Thank you very much for joining us to the second annual Pakistan Blog Awards. If I could please request all of you to give the blogosphere, the incredible blogosphere in Pakistan, a huge round of applause. For those of you who don't know me, I'm that crazy woman who has an injury almost every week. My name is Rabia Farid, and I am a Pakistani. And I'm thrilled to be part of the group that comes up with something like this, a platform for all of you and all of us to gather on. Before I talk to you a little later about what went into the actual organization of the second annual Pakistan Blog Awards, and before I introduce all the people and all the organizations who it takes to put something like this together, we have to do things unconventionally. And in this unconventional manner, as most conferences, unconferences, begin on a very happy note, on a very hopeful note. That's the same tone and note that I would like this conference, this awards gathering to also begin on. Before I invite a blogger to do the critic, there's just one small announcement I'd like to make. This past year, in fact, it seems that all of our lives in Pakistan and the rest of the world, it's rather turbulent, to say the least. In the past year alone, there have been lots of friends from within the blogosphere who are no longer with us. Before I invite Abdul Hamid Khan to do the killing for us, while he's doing the killing, if I could please request all of you, my team included, to say a prayer for all those bloggers, all those representatives who've essentially been sacrificed and are no longer with us. One person I'd like to mention in particular was one of the sponsors of the Blog Awards last year, Mr. Mohammed Ali. He was one of the victims of the airborne crash, a dear friend of the community. If we could also send blessings to his soul and to his family. Along with a lot of other friends, and each one is precious to us. But when we heard about Mohammed Ali Saab, Selena and I decided that this year, whenever we hosted the awards, we would promise not to forget him and to keep his work and his memory alive. I'm saying one name, but there are a lot of names. So if you can please say prayers for all of them. The way this is going to work is this. Abdul Hamid Khan is going to join me up on stage for the critic. Following the critic is going to be an unconventional skit, followed by a celebration of the colors of Pakistan, after which you will see me on stage again, at which point I will introduce the entire massive, mammoth effort it takes to do something like this. Abdul Hamid?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم especially merciful. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the entirely merciful, especially merciful. Sovereign of the day of recompense. It is you we worship and you we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have evoked your anger or of those who are astray.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aksa and you can call me Sa.
And my name is Saurabh and you can call me So.
But unlike Lady Clinton, we are not the Saffron of Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all I'd like to warn all of you. All characters and names mentioned by us are purely not fictitious or imaginary. Any resemblance found among the blogger is purely not coincidental. Find any resemblance. Most of the bloggers and avatars portray themselves. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, all actions are definitely intentional and not at all regretted.
Don't say we didn't want you.
Alright, get off the events. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all our sponsors for their generous support in helping us put together the awards gala night for the second annual Pakistan Blog Awards.
And thank you to all the bloggers who may be blogging for the rest of their lives and help us crack some more goals and bribe us just a few weeks of sleep, shower us with Google, stop with scrollings, no tea time or free time, no 14-sweet pizza or biryani center for lunch, and a series of silly questions on Facebook page on daily basis to be answered. And with all that, we still welcome you here.
Hey! We talk about all that yet you managed to pull all of this off.
You talk about support and yet you don't know? We have such generous sponsors, Google, YouTube, Nokia, BJ's, Dell and Intel, who have helped us put such a great event tonight for the blogging community of Pakistan. Hey, तुम्हें नहीं लगा ये सारे bloggers हमसे कुछ रुके हुए हैं?
नहीं तो सब खाए खाना
नहीं यार, जितनी भी एंट्रीज आई हैं, ये सब लोग तस्वीरों में मुंह मोड़ के बैठे हैं।
तो हम इसको पहचानेंगे कैसे?
I have a simple solution. रात-रात ब्लॉगर्स से ये इंतजार है कि जब हम अवार्ड लेने स्टेज पे आए तो उसी एंगल में आएगा जिस एंगल का फोटो भेजा था आपने। This. बस अभी तक कोई बैड पोस्ट नहीं आया, बाकी खैर है।
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, at the second annual Pakistan Blog Awards, our primary aim has been to highlight the diverse colors of Pakistan and showcase the local faces of our blogosphere. This year, as we talk about colors of Pakistan and celebrating new media spaces, we feel immense pleasure in announcing that we have received nominations from all over the country, with 33% from Karachi. Can we have applause here from you? 28% from Lahore, another 15% from Islamabad, Rawalpindi,
Pakistan and is known as the father of the nation. The biggest province of the country. Lahore is the capital province. Lahore is the capital of the province, where the resolution of Pakistan took place in the year 1940. Assalamu alaikum. मेरा नाम सुमाया है। मेरा ताल्लुक पंजाब पंजाब तोती के लाचा मांडे। Of October, year 1947. Its capital is Muzaffarabad. This fertile valley is one of the most beautiful regions of the subcontinent.
Rather than us supporting the Gala School, this is their support to the second annual Pakistan Block Awards. What better way to showcase the colors of Pakistan than the future? These are the school kids, school-going kids, the kids that are taken off the street and put into schools. And what better way, what better message can we get? It's crystal clear that these are indeed the colors of Pakistan. I'm so pleased that they were extremely nervous, but they came through with flying colors. I can't see if they're there or not, they're probably running away and cheering somewhere in the back, and we give them lots of hugs and everything. So that's one performance. We also have an intermittent performance which will take place every now and then, and they are, I guess, faceless musicians who we invited from the interior of Sindh, and those of you who were in the hall much earlier had the opportunity to also listen to them. So I'm going to give you just a quick 5-second soundbite of them. So Nawaz Ali and group, आप लोग तैयार हैं? तो नवाज अली भाई, बुधाइयो. So that's a group we invited from the interior of Sindh, once again, the colors, and that's not any sound music that I like. But can we also give them a very, very big round of applause? They will perform it throughout the evening. And as the only thing a musician can really ask is, can you please applaud for us? So we ask you to applaud as much as we can. I wouldn't tell you to say that, please be quiet and go home somewhere. The invite Amir Ibrahim Saab to the stage and begin the first set of awards, I want to quickly just take maybe a few seconds and tell you what it takes to put something like this together. For those of you who haven't seen me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google Plus in the past few months, that's because I've literally put my hair out and said, I think I have a fantastic team, mashallah. I have a wonderful partner, business partner, who does more work than I could ever hope to do. And I want to do something else. So I've actually, in the past few months, taken a step back from CIO and PC work, Pakistan, and everything else. And what you see today is the culmination of a lot of hard work, planning, of a blueprint that all of you set with your feedback from last year's awards. And we're going to invite them on stage towards the end of the evening, but this is the team that put this together. They're standing in places, they're under stages, they're somewhere outside, from sleeping behind standing. And so if we could please give that team a big round of applause. I'll introduce you to them at the end of the evening. Oh, come on, I don't like this. I don't hear that side of the hall at all. You have to give a huge round of applause. Come on. Also, several years ago, even though all of you see someone like me running around, broken hand, broken feet, broken toe, cracking silly jokes in front of the mic, but it's actually the Blog Awards were never my idea. In fact, I kind of got twisted into this brain freeze, as did Badr Krishna with Google. Since he and I have this wonderful chemistry that we've been much able to develop over the course of every meetup, and that we've allowed us to have. So Selena, I don't even know if she's here because she's been trying to change her clothes into a uniform for the past 7 hours, but unable to. I'll also introduce you to her later on. About 3 years ago, she was sitting over a really, really bad cup of coffee, similar like to the one that she had when she and I became business partners 13 years ago. So Selena said, we should do something. You blog, or try to blog. Badr Saab is great at getting people together. There's so many other people who can represent Pakistan for its true self. And she came up with this idea. And then in true fashion, I called up Badr Saab and I said, "Kar sakte hain?" And then the Facebook group began. This was much before Google Plus and everything else. And one thing led to another, and the tweet-ups and the blogger meetups and everything. And then the first annual Blog Award, Pakistan Blog Awards, took place last year. And I remember a comment that Arab Alvi made to me outside the Chow Cafe on the day after the Blog Awards. And he said, "Yeah, if there's anyone who can do an annual Pakistan Blog Awards, it's you." And I'm so happy that you didn't say it was a blog award. I'm so glad you said it was an annual Pakistan Blog Award. And that comment has been stuck in my head. And hence, Selena and the team has been able to do this, even though I have chosen to be MIA. So, Awad, thank you for that inspiration and for that stroke of genius, for making me feel so guilty, along with the rest of you, and on and so forth. Enough of my spiel. I do want to thank sponsors and partners who made these things possible. Of course, YouTube and Google. Badr Krishna, who you see a lot of later in the program. Excellent support, things you haven't asked for, he has provided. And I'm assuming, sir, you've announced the Google Hangout somewhere on the Google Plus Pakistan page, a business page that other people can also log on. Also, last year, I think it was last year in December actually, a gentleman that works on YouTube, Mr. Steve Grove, visited Islamabad, and a lot of you also took time out to join him and his team in 3 various meetups that Badr Saab was gracious enough to allow us to help him organize. Steve has also been instrumental in lending support to the 2nd annual Pakistan Blog Awards. And sir, thank you very much for pushing things through, for your support, and for your good wishes and for your prayers, so that we have this consistent platform where a lot of people's voices can be heard. So we need to give YouTube and Google a very, very big round of applause. I'm not letting you on, but that's okay. Of course, course, we've got Nokia, who supported the Pakistan Blog Awards for the second time running. We've got a wonderful partner named DJs. Mr. Amir Rahim is here, and I'm going to call him up on stage in just a second, and also extend our support and thanks to him. And of course, we also have Dan and Intel who have supported us for the second year running. I don't think there's anyone here for either, because everyone has really had to schedule for December, but we owe our thanks to them for making all this happen. Of course, we've got IBA, Frost University, and the wonderful kids and teachers at the grad school. We've got the Express Tribune, News One, Newsweek, Sinners Rising, City FM 89, Democrats, Pasha Fun, Rosie, DigiSpace. The list honestly goes on. So I would like you to give all these sponsors, all these partners a huge, and I mean it, a huge round of applause. And I don't think you guys. Okay, so I said 30 seconds, and I think I've gone for about a minute and a half, and I'm supposed to be there. That's not a funny joke, so you don't have to laugh. Nobody is laughing. Oh my God! Thank you. Did you just say ha ha ha? You also yeah. Without any further ado, I'd like to kick off the first set of awards by inviting Mr. Amir Rahim, who's the Chief Marketing Officer at Telenor. He's gone all the way in to be with us. I'm so happy to please have you on stage.